It's time for Dumb Crook News. Dumb Crook stories gleaned from wherever y'all glean them from these days. A lot of spots.
Yep.
Email to thebigshow.com. The address. We'll follow this report. A man in Phoenix, Arizona found a bag sitting next to the ATM outside a bank. In the bag, he discovered $23,000 in cash. Well, the man took the bag inside and turned it in. The grateful bank gave the good citizen a cash reward of $50.
$50? Wow. What is this, dumb bank news?
Well, the man was so proud, he called the local newspaper and shared the big story in an interview. Well, one of the people who read the story was his ex-wife, who he owes $1,900 in back child support.
Okay. Oh, so it's dumb deadbeat news. I'm sorry.
Unexpected windfall didn't last long.
Yeah.
An ex-prison inmate in Kansas City filed for a temporary restraining order against a woman who he said had been stalking him. Well, the woman in question turned out to be his parole officer.
Oh.
The parolee had decided that having to meet with the woman once a week was way too much work.
Look, I ain't got all this stuff.
Judge quickly figured out what was going on and denied the application.
Okay, then.
A man broke into a house in Berlin, Germany, and stole a woman's life savings, almost $27,000 in cash. Well, it didn't take long for police to find him. He'd stopped for the burglary on the way home from a local hospital where he'd been treated for a broken arm. So somehow he managed to leave a full set of x-rays at the scene of the crime.
Wow.
Along with paperwork featuring his full name and address.
Already did.
Would you believe I was woozy from the anesthetic?
A man on a New York subway approached another passenger and demanded his wallet. After taking out the cash, he decided to give the victim his wallet back. But somehow the suspect managed to hand over his own wallet by mistake. Well, the victim turned the wallet over to police, who went to the suspect's home and arrested him.
Okay.
You know there was more money in this before.
Two men running a meth lab in Omaha, Nebraska decided to increase their production to improve their business. One of the key ingredients in their meth-making process is, how do you pronounce that? Honduras ammonia?
I think it's anhydrous ammonia, as they say it, yeah.
Well, it's normally sold in gas grill-sized containers.
Wow.
But somehow the Heisenberg wannabes got their hands on a 9,600-gallon tank of ammonia.
Okay.
The size normally pulled by 18-wheelers.
Wow.
Well, they parked it in front of their house and ran a large hose inside. Well, this quickly attracted the attention of police, who shut down the operation a short time later.
Yay, Mr. White. Yay, science.
A man who works as a professional clown in Altoona, Pennsylvania, came out of an appearance at a local shrine club to find somebody had stolen his clown car.
Oh.
Well, the victim says he's owned the vehicle for several years and has become famous for driving it in local parades. Police are on the lookout for a bright yellow miniature tow truck that could have as many as 14 suspects inside. How do you like me now? A Jacksonville, Florida man decided to pull a prank on his girlfriend by driving past her house and shooting a large bottle rocket-style firecracker at her from the window of his car. Well, he lit the fuse, but didn't quite get the rocket up to the window before it ignited. Well, the missile bounced around inside the man's car before exploding in his lap. He managed to get the car stopped, but not before suffering serious burns on his legs and crotch. Well, good news, ladies. He might be back on the market soon. Police in Binghamton, New York, have arrested a suspect known as the Vaseline bandit.
Oh.
The man was busted for smearing 14 jars of petroleum jelly all over the inside of a room at a local Motel 6.
Say, that's odd.
I've stayed there. I don't think it would help.
Well, the motel manager says almost every inch of the room's furniture, appliances, and carpeting was coated in Vaseline, which took almost a month to clean up.
Dang.
Well, the man refused to explain what he was up to and got 3 years probation and a $4,000 fine.
I was trying to give him the slip.
And finally, A man was convicted in a Brownsville, Texas court for selling 36 grams of cocaine to a federal drug informant. The jury convicted him on the drug charge and ruled he had to forfeit all the property he bought with the money, including a winning Texas lottery ticket with a prize worth $5.5 million. Oh,
Son of a...
if you got Dumb Crook News, you can mail to Dumb Crook News, John Boy and Billy, P.O. Box 19111, Charlotte, NC 28219, or email anybody but me at thebigshow.com.